Alright, now we need to go ahead and move into drawing production. So let's get started with that. I'm going to come up here now and I'm going to turn off the render region so I don't need to see that. And I'm going to always rebuild and save my assembly. What I want to do first is go ahead and build a drawing of the assembly itself. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that none of the other drawings and other models that are out there open I don't need. So let me go ahead and make sure that Photo View 360 render is off. Give this a moment. Okay, that is off. Let's go ahead and turn off the bookend itself. Turn that off. And go ahead and click out here at the side. Save one more time. Go ahead and create a new drawing, make drawing from part or assembly. Click on that. Now, what SolidWorks is going to do is it's going to go out there and it's going to open up the drawing creator. So I'm going to go with a landscape, ANSI A landscape. First of all, I'll select on that and I'll select a ANSI landscape. And that's going to go ahead and put that in there. I can kind of go down through here and I can look at different ones like this a ANSI landscape, which is extraordinarily large. Or I can just go with this one right here, which would be sufficient for my needs. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, say OK. And it'll go out there now and create me a drawing. So as it creates a drawing, I can go ahead and hit the F key here and fit this. Let's see here, zoom that over and roll that up. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this view here from my front view, as you see. And then from there I can move up to the top here. And it'll place me a top view. Notice the center line as it's placing that to show you in that area. So now, kind of going clockwise around the model and the assembly, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select this up here off to the side, and I'll come back and fix that in a moment. So now what I'm going to do is come back over here and I'm going to go off the side to get the front view. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. I'm going to grab this view here, the isometric, and I'm going to pull this down. Now, with the advent of color printers and the flexibility of being able to do that, many of the commercial accounts and commercial people that are actually designing and building products, because they have, color inkjet printers, so they've got color laser printers, can go ahead and set that display style on that one to wireframe shaded, or they can set it to just actually wireframe. So the client gets an actual view of what this part's going to look like. Alright, that looks pretty good at this point. Now let's go ahead and save this drawing. Let's rebuild it, of course. And let's go ahead and save this right now. And, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and OK. So we'll go ahead and give it a name. We'll make sure it's in our bookend directory. And it's going to be called bookend assembly. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a revision, which will be 001. And we'll go ahead and do that. So that looks pretty good now. And what I might do is actually do two drawings of this. I'll come back and modify all of this. Then I'll come back on the second one and dimension out these different views here for the assembly. So you can actually have two drawings that signify the overall assembly, kind of a pictorial view like you see here. And then you can come back and do a detailed assembly that shows the actual measurements. So you can have two drawings for that effect. Come back to this in a moment.